Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Mr. Anthony Show. Damn it, let's go. What? Y'all already know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Mr. Anthony Show. And you already know, before we get started, we always start with the love for the people. Because it ain't about me. It's about y'all. And without y'all, there's no me. So I do appreciate all the love and support that you all continuously give this platform. So please keep liking, keep subscribing. Make sure you turn on those notification bells and repost these videos so that the world can get a dose of this love. And just to give y'all a little bit of an update on the current status of the Mr. Anthony Show, I am proud to announce that we have surpassed 1.2 million views since we have launched the Mr. Anthony Show April 10th of this year. Let's make that 1,236,242 to be exact views currently. This is just the number that's here now. It could be more than that, obviously, because the videos are on the move right now. But that's what YouTube is saying right now. And we are at 13,173 subscribers. All because of y'all. All because of y'all sharing and continuously liking and spreading the word about this platform. So for that, I, with all humility, would like to say thank you to the people. All right? So I'm going to shut up. Y'all already know. 2 videos, 2 reactions. They're going to be interconnected. This is a good one, y'all. This is a good one. I say that all the time because they be good. But this one is definitely one of my favorites. All right? Because I know this is going to be, it's going to resonate with a lot of people. So let's get the ball rolling, get the show started. Here's topic number 1.
The quiet quit. Let's talk about the quiet quit. That's when your body is in this place, but your mind, heart, and spirit are gone. You go through the motions of being here, but you have no connection to what you're doing or why you're doing it. The quiet quit. It happens on the job, in the marriage, or in a relationship. Sometimes it happens in the family, but the real big deal is when you quit on yourself. When you just go through the motions of living with no real connection to the fullness of your life. You see, if you don't enjoy your life, problems, sorrow, and suffering will. And when you engage in the quiet quit, you are wasting a valuable commodity. That would be you.
So let's dive into this, y'all. Quiet quitting. Now, this is new for me, at least the terminology itself. All right. But I think the concept alone has been around since the dawn of man and woman. OK, so we're not going to act as if people haven't been doing this forever. It just has these tags, these taglines, or these names that are being created by society. But quiet quitting, tapping out, you know, hell, you might as well, I just don't give a damn no more. You know, all of it is the same. Quiet quitting is something now, you know, that was tagged on the, you know, on the job, in the workplaces where this supposedly was started or whatever. The concept of mentally tapping out, quitting a job before you actually quit the job. You quit here, and then you verbalize and leave after the fact. So this is where quiet quitting supposedly came from. Now it's being attached and associated with relationships, marriages, etc. As I mentioned, the concept, in my opinion, has been around forever, right? But let's dive into that. Quiet quitting. How many of y'all are doing that? How many of y'all are currently in a situation where you're physically present, but mentally and emotionally, you're gone? How many of y'all out there like that? How many of y'all that may not be in that situation but have been through it before? Talk to me. Jump in them comments. Let me know. if you've been in that situation before, right? Because there's so many situations to where is the one of the two parties, the man or the woman, one of the two have tapped out and just haven't built up the nerve to say it. Been gone. There's people that's probably been in marriages and relationships for years like this. Basically, you're living with your roommate. But there's signs to this. Like, we got to know the signs, you know? Like, how do you know when your spouse is tapped out on you? Done checked out. They done quietly quit on you. How do you know? What are some of the signs? Some of the more behavioral things, right? You can tell when someone changes. You can tell when their mood changes, the way that they act, the way that they speak, all of these things. Like there's things that happen to make you know when your person done tapped out on you. It depends on how well you know your person. Hopefully, you know them well enough to see when things are shifting. When things shift. I think we're all guilty of doing a little shifting, you know? In relationships, it's kind of hard because, you know, you want to always, you want to always stay attracted to your person. But sometimes your person will piss you off and they don't look that damn attractive in that moment. But you got to learn to get through, you know, things that don't require a bunch of extra energy to be utilized. Small things, you know, pick your battles. But you got to know your person. You got to know when they change and when they shift. Shift in attitude, shift in how they, you know, they speak, shift in just things that they used to do around the house, they no longer do. Like, you got to stay dialed in and just watch for the signs of the shift. Because it happens. And it's their signs. You just can't miss them. You just can't miss them. And you will if you get too dialed out yourself. Imagine two people like this in the same household. Nobody's seeing signs because everyone's off doing their own thing. There's probably some infidelity going on at that point. You got two people like that? The odds on infidelity stepping in goes through the roof, especially if you got two people living in with roommate syndrome, if you will. Like, these things are real, man, and you got to do your due diligence. You have to take the time to talk. You got to talk things out. Communication is key. How many relationships have y'all been in that went bad because of poor communication? How many? I know everyone doesn't have one, at least one. One situation where the communication just was not there and it ruined the relationship or whatever you call it, situationship, relationship, marriage, whatever you're in. Communication is a huge piece of it. And normally if people are quiet quitting, that's because the communication has stopped. It has stopped. So we gotta know your person well enough to see the signs of the shift. And we're going to get into some more signs. I want to play this other video here. This gentleman talks about 5 different things that tell you that you're probably shifting away from your person. So let's drop that video.
You've lost interest in your partner. 1, you feel relief, not guilt, when you pull away. Most people expect guilt when they create distance, but if you feel calm, free, or even relieved when you spend less time together, that's a big internal signal. 2, their quirks are no longer cute. The little habits you once found cute or endearing now get under your skin. Maybe it's the way they tell stories, their routines, or even how they laugh. When attraction turns to annoyance over things that never used to bother you, it's often a sign of emotional withdrawal. 3, you stop imagining a future with them. You don't talk about upcoming vacations, buying a home, or big life milestones, or you actively avoid those conversations. Now, this absence of shared dreaming is a quiet but powerful clue that you no longer see them as part of your long-term life plan. 4, their wins and losses barely affect you. You used to get excited when they succeeded or comfort them when they struggled. Now their emotions feel distant, like you're just an observer. And 5, you seek emotional connection elsewhere. Now, it may not be cheating, but you open up more to friends, coworkers, or even online communities. That's not a good thing, right? The urge to feel understood and validated by others is one of the clearest signs that your emotional energy has shifted to being.
What y'all think about those 5 signs that gentleman covered? We're going to roll through them. But get into the comments. Let me know what y'all think about that. But let's start. Let's go into it. So topic or point number 1. Feel relieved, not guilty when you pull away. Wow. That's a real interesting one because, man, if that ain't telling you something, I don't know what is. I feel better when your ass is gone than when you with me. I don't even need to go through the other 4. That one right there alone, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. It's good. It's better. He made it number 1 for a reason because, man, I don't even want you around me. Like, you're getting on my damn nerves. I think it's time for you to go. Now, see, now this right here, this is one of these, this topic makes me think about giving each other space when people don't do that. They always up under each other. I believe you can get here, to this particular one because you gotta be able to miss your person. Who want to be up under somebody all the time? Now, people say that, right? And it's usually people who are married who say, oh man, I just love spending time with my wife. I love spending time with my husband, which is well and good. You should. You're supposed to enjoy that. But come on now. We're all human beings and we came into this world as individuals. We're going to leave this world as individuals, singular, right? We came into this thing alone. We're going to leave alone because when we gone, we go. Okay? So individuality is a part of our being. And having time for you, having time to just be in your own thoughts and be in your own space and go to your favorite place alone, that's required, man. You gotta have some you time. You time would avoid number 1. You feel relieved or not guilty when you pull away. So basically, when you stop doing things together, it makes you happier. When that person leaves for the day or go to work, it makes you happier. You know what I mean? Like, this can happen if you lay up under each other too much. Now, when you're in the early stages, what I like to call the honeymoon stage, yeah, you want to see the person all the time. It's just one of those things. You know what I'm saying? But you get a little older, you come up out of the honeymoon stage really quickly, if you even got one anymore. But you come up out of that fairly quickly. You stay in it longer when you're young because you just don't know no damn better. You ain't probably your first relationship. You ain't really been through nothing. So you don't really have that understanding of individuality, you know what I mean? And the benefit of just having some you time. Like, I can't even see how people can be in a relationship or a marriage and y'all work in the same place. That's crazy to me. but people do it all the time. So it's not like it's impossible, but you don't get that chance to separate and not see each other for, that day, that 8-9 hours that you at work. Like, I want to miss you, baby. I want to miss you. So we can't lay up under each other all the time, even in a marriage when you're under the same roof. Go kick it with your girls. Go kick it with your boys. Hell, football season about to start. You know what I'm saying? Let's go Bears. Like, I'm about to go watch the Bears. I need that me time. You know what I mean? Me and my knuckles. We need to sit up and do some man shit. Women, y'all have that same thing. So that's number one. But I believe this can be, it's the top one, and it should be number one. But I truly believe having some individuality and some time for you will make you miss your person. And when they around, you want them around, baby. All right. Number two, he said the quirks and the little goofy little things are no longer cute. They laugh, or, just the little things that they did, certain mannerisms and things that they did that just used to be the most funniest or the cutest little thing that you've ever seen. That shit get on your nerves now. Gets on your nerves now. Dang. Your laugh get on my nerves. Wow. That's pretty tough too, right? So your little giggle, all these little quirks and, little silly things is just like, man, I wish you would shut up. Or why, you know what I mean? Like, that sense of like, you just angry when they do stuff, So I believe everyone has a little touch of that sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, real talk, your person ain't always gonna, it ain't like they ain't, at some point ain't gonna get on your nerves. But if everything gets on your nerves, every little thing they do, the way they drink or open the door, or the way they laugh, and all of these things used to be so cute, but now they get on your nerves. Yeah, that's a pretty good sign that there's been a shift and something needs to be done in order to try to fix this. Okay. If it's fixable, you know what I mean? Some people can fix their situations. If you're out there and you're in a situation that sounds similar to this, it can be fixed. This ain't a throw in the towel. I mean, I got a little scenario I'm gonna put out there that I believe is a throw in the towel situation, and I want y'all thoughts on it, but let's run through these and then I'm gonna tap on that just for a second. So number 3, you stop imagining a future with this person. So the talks of going on trips, the talks of buying a home, the talks of doing things that's going to have this person in your life long term. These things are no longer a part of the discussion. Wow. So no longer do I want you around because you're getting on my nerves. But when you are around, your damn laugh and all that shit is getting on my nerves. And 2, I don't even want to buy nothing with you. I don't even want to start a business. I don't want to make an investment into any real estate or anything. That's what this one is saying. You stop imagining a future. If there's no future, what do you have in a relationship? If you don't foresee a future with this person, why are you there? Why are you there? The future is everything, right? It's everything. And you have to foresee a future with your person. And if you don't, it's over. Tap the hell out. I ain't got no towel, but damn it if I had one. It's time to throw in the towel, man. If you don't see a future with somebody, it's over. Period. I don't even got to stick on that one too long. That's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? Number 4, their wins and losses no longer move you. So you're no longer excited about great things that happen to them. They got a promotion at work. That's cause for celebration. That's cause for people for us to go out. Let's go to dinner. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's do something to celebrate this moment. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you, baby. You know, that no longer is the case, according to this. Wins and losses no longer move you. So you aren't happy for them anymore. You don't care. Let me say that. You just don't care anymore. You lose that, you lose a lot. You have to be supportive of your person's dreams and goals and accomplishments, man. We have to build each other up. If we're not building each other up, then what are we doing? I'm pouring into you, you not pouring into me. You pouring into me, or I'm not pouring into you. And like, this thing has to go both ways. It can't be one-sided. And if neither one of us are doing it, we in a world of shit. This is going to get even worse as time goes on. But it can be fixed. That can also be fixed. All of these. Number 5, last but not least, let's go into it. You seek emotional connection elsewhere. Wow. Now, according to the gentleman who broke these down, doesn't necessarily mean infidelity, right? It doesn't necessarily mean it can lead to that. Let's not get it twisted. But doesn't necessarily means someone is dipped out. This one can be you going on Facebook, exposing on social media, exposing all of your business so that you can get some sort of emotional reaction from people. Similar to them folks that put all their business on social media and then just be waiting and, what are people saying? Like, really? You care that much? You know what I'm saying? It's different if you're promoting a product of some sort and you're wanting to get feedback so you know how to continue to feed your community of clients or people, viewers, whoever. Like in my case, with this podcast, like I go and look at the comments. I read because I care about how people think about the things that I'm talking about, because then it kind of gives me an idea of what makes the audience move, what's intriguing to you all. So in a situation like that, yeah, I get it. But when you're purposely exposing things, putting pictures up just because you want to see what people say, because that moves you. The words of other people move you. Like, if you're not my person, I don't care what you got to say, really, especially if it's about me personally. Now, my views and my perspectives, we're not going to always agree, but it doesn't make me lose sleep at night. You feel me? So there's this misconception that some people have in their minds, or the way that they move, that everything that other people have to say matters. One person tell you they don't like what you got on today. Oh my God, I'm ugly. What? You know what I mean? Like, you seeking emotional connections from other people. That's how you end up in somebody else's bed. Indeed. Because I'm going to tell you, ladies, that guy that you think is there because he understands you. He just waiting for the opportunity to hit that, you know what I'm talking about. Trying to get in there like swimwear. Hey, come on, man. Come on. That's all that is. Same thing. Men, if we doing it, it's the same thing. You may have the chosen few people who are genuinely there to be a shoulder for you to lean on. Genuinely. There's some people like that. But then you just got those who are just lurking. They in the cut, in the background. They just waiting on the opportunity to pounce on your ass. Like a lion chasing a gazelle, baby. They predator and prey, just waiting in the shadows for that opportunity. And they'll talk down on your person. Oh, I can't believe he did. I can't believe she did that to you. He did that to you. You crazy. If I had a woman like you, if I was your man, until he get that ass and then he out of there. But these are these are 5 high level things. Okay. I want to get y'all feedback on these. Let me know. I'm gonna run through them one more time. This is just for y'all so you can gather yourself when you comment on this video. Number 1, you feel relieved or not guilty when you pull away or you're not with each other or around each other. The little funny, little quirky things that they used to do are no longer cute. Number 3, stop. When you stop imagining a future with this person. Number 4, the wins and losses no longer move you. You're no longer happy or sad. Nothing that they do or accomplish matters anymore. And number 5, you seek emotional connection elsewhere, outside of your relationship. Those are the 5 things. Let me know what y'all think. Get in them comments and let me know. I do appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of the Mr. Anthony Show. And before we go, y'all already know we always start and we end with the love for the people. Because it ain't about me. It's about y'all. Because without y'all, there's no me. Keep supporting us. Keep liking, subscribing. Make sure you turn on those notifications so you know when these videos drop. And until the next episode. Oh, before we go, come here. If ain't nobody told you this today, you heard it here first. You are one of the most outstanding, phenomenal, spectacular people ever born. Period. And if ain't nobody told you that today, you heard it. Peace out, y'all. Until the next episode, y'all be blessed out there.